Hey guys, guess who? Penny Digger again. Got my kitty cats over here. That's Miss Precious up there on the couch, and there's that big boy right there. You wouldn't believe how skinny and scrawny he was when I found him. He was maybe a week away from starvation. He was already in starvation, a week away from starving to death. He had no meat on his bones, none. His little anus even stuck out about an inch. There was no meat on either side. First I thought there was something bad wrong with it, and then when I realized it was just that he was starving, it was pitiful. I brought him home with all intents on just sending him to animal control, but I couldn't do it. My female I had at the time, who she's passed away now, she decided she wanted her own kitty. You should have seen the look on her face when I told her she wanted to keep him and have a playmate. It could be her kitty. She looked at me like, I can do that? I can have my own kitty? But anyway, he's got the right to have to be a fat cat, if any cat ever has had the right. But anyway, just wanted to make a quick little video. It's gonna be a rainy weekend, so I'm kind of trapped indoors. EC Treasure Hunters Bill and Bob asked me, did I find anything else at that park other than bottle caps, because it looked promising. Yeah, that's a huge park. It would take me many trips to go and hit the park and cover the entire area. But if I went and gridded it all off going this way and covered the entire park side to side going this way, then I came back going this way, I'd find stuff that I missed going this way. Then if I went this way, I'd find stuff. You never, in an area like that, or any area, you're never going to find everything that there is to find. You just can't do it. There's too much area to cover, and unless you get out there and pull strings across the entire thing that are exactly the width of your swing, and even then I don't think you could hit the entire thing, even if you gridded it all off and went through it one little grid at a time. I don't think you could hit everything in there. And then depending upon your detector, I mean, yeah, I'm using a Garrett Ace 150, and I get knocked for it all the time. Everybody telling me I don't have a real metal detector, mine's a toy and all this crap. Now I get real tired of hearing that, but it's what I could afford at the time. I will get better. I mean, hell, now I didn't have a pinpointer. Now, thanks to Metal Detecting Connecticut, who was kind enough to send me his old one when he got a new one, and now I've got a pinpointer, which is really helping out. But I will get a better metal detector. I'm going to get the F2 next, and then I hope to go from there to the AT Pro. And I have people telling me, don't get the AT Pro. Of course, most of the people that are telling me this don't want me to get anything Garrett. Although Miss Jackie's basing her experience on that her dad had an AT Pro, and I really kind of, I hate to say it, but I really kind of think that the AT Pros that they ship overseas are in some ways inferior to the ones that they keep here, because Digger Dan got one, and the armrest continually breaks on his. I think he almost needs to stock some armrest where he's got them, because he goes through them. And then Jackie said her dad had all kinds of problems with his. Don't get an AT Pro. But Jet Ski John's got a Euro Ace, I think, which is about the equivalent to our 350. and he does extremely well. She's out there with the Minelab Xterra 750, and they usually go pretty neck and neck. So the Garrett's not trash like some people would lead you to believe. And yeah, I've got the bottom of the line Garrett, and I freely admit I want one that's something that'll show me a little more information. Because this one you got the different bell tones, and you get to where I don't even look at the meter anymore. I know by the sound what I found, and I can pretty much tell about how deep it's going to be by the sound. If it's real close to the surface, I'm going to get a little bit different sound than if it's deep. But I found a BB at about 8 inches, 7 to 8 inches. If it'll find a BB at that depth, I'm pretty confident that depth is not an issue. But I'm sure I could go through the whole part with that Ace 150, and then somebody could come in behind me with an AT Pro and find things I missed, and then somebody could come in behind him with say an Xterra 305 or 505 or any of the lower Minelabs and find stuff that was missed. An E-Track could come in and find stuff that was missed, and then you could come back in with a 250 and find stuff that was missed even with the E-Track. So it different detectors, and Minelab uses a different frequency than Garrett, and there's all kinds of different variables that enter into it. But I don't think that no matter what machine you can go into a piece of property that size and search it out. And they said it looked like it had potential. I agree with you guys. It looks like it's got potential. But it's going to take me a lot of trips over there. And the only time I'm going to get to search it is either when the wife has an appointment over there at one of her doctors, or I go over there for wound care. Because there's no sense in driving all the way to Thomasville just to go there and search the park. I got a couple of parks over here in Bainbridge that are a lot closer, and one of them I know was established in 1909. I don't know when this park was established, but I did find a few pennies, and I found, God, I don't even want to go into how many bottle caps and pull tabs I found in there. It was ridiculous. But I definitely would not do a live dig in that park, because every time I'd get a good tone and I thought, oh, this has got to be something good, it would be a bottle cap, or it would be a pull tab, or just a penny. Which, I'm penny digger. I don't mind digging pennies. And even when it comes to the older coins, I got that plaque up there that's almost, well, I won't say almost, it's 90, probably 98%, 99% pennies. Yeah, they're wheat pennies and one Indian head, but still it's pennies. And you can't get out there and search the whole thing, and I'm rambling now, but it's way too damn far for me to go just to go on a hunt, because I don't really have that much gas or that much money for gas. So when I do get over there, which I got to go back over there in 3 weeks, I got another wound care appointment in 3 weeks. So when I go back over there, I'll hit it again, guarantee you. In fact, I think I've got an appointment for wound care like the week before, I think the week before I go back to pain management in Albany. And they got a park up in Albany that I've been dying to hit. And it's right there close to the hospital, and that's kind of an old area. So, maybe I'll find something good there. Thomasville, that area is kind of an old area. There are old houses all around there, and I don't know if any of them were ever built on this park property or not. I'm gonna have to get in there and research that and see what used to be there. But that is a huge park. The video that I put up yesterday, the 2 shots there, you can see the park in the distance. They don't do it justice, guys. That thing is probably, I'd say easy 4 city blocks square, and that's pretty decent sized city blocks. So we'll get back over there and hunt that again, but it's going to be a little while. It's going to be about 3 weeks before I can get back over there. I might get over to Bainbridge and get a chance to hunt that one before I get a chance to get back over to that one. We'll just have to see. I had a lady stop yesterday, believe it or not, asking about the chair, and said she would call back either yesterday or today. So I'm sitting here by the phone. Well, I can't really go out hunting today anyway, because like I said, we're kind of reined in for the next 2 days. But I'm sitting here kind of waiting by the phone, waiting for her to call and let me know, because they're trying to get a chair for a woman she knows. And she said, if we can't come up with all the money, maybe we can pool some in from family and friends. I don't really care how they scrape the money together. I told her I would drop it down to $1,500. That's as low as I can go. And that'd be enough to where I can get my bills caught up, to where I'm not behind with anything anymore, and get that F2. So, as my buddy Grave Digger Max would say, stay tuned, or stand by. Stand by, that's what he says. Because there's a lot more to come. But in the meantime, guys, just wanted to check in with you and let you know what's going on and answer those couple of questions that Bill and Bob had. And this is your Benny Digger, and we're out.